Hi everyone, glad to see you again. Today we have something informative lined up for you. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And for more tech insights, stay safe online cyber network. Before we delve into the how-to, let's get one thing straight. This information is for educational purposes only. It's like learning how a lock works, not a license to pick one. Accessing Wi-Fi networks that aren't yours without permission is illegal and unethical. We're talking serious consequences here, folks. Think of it this way. You wouldn't walk into a stranger's house just because the door was unlocked, right? The same principle applies to Wi-Fi networks. They're like digital homes, and accessing them without permission is trespassing. So, use this knowledge responsibly. Stick to your own network, and if you need access elsewhere, ask politely. It's the right thing to do, and it keeps you on the right side of the law. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Let's be good digital citizens, shall we? We've all been there. You're at a friend's house, at a coffee shop, or even at home, and you need the Wi-Fi password. Maybe you forgot it, maybe you never knew it, or maybe you just typed it wrong one too many times. Whatever the reason, the hunt for the password begins. You could ask someone, of course, but that's not always an option. Maybe you're feeling shy, or maybe you just want to figure it out yourself. That's where your phone comes in. Believe it or not, your phone stores a record of every Wi-Fi network you've ever connected to, along with their passwords. It's like a digital keychain for your Wi-Fi life. But how do you access this treasure trove of passwords? Well, that's where things get a little tricky. The process varies depending on whether you have an Android phone or an iPhone. Android phones, with their open source nature, make it relatively straightforward to uncover those elusive Wi-Fi passwords. This flexibility is one of the many reasons why Android remains a popular choice among tech enthusiasts and everyday users alike. Don't worry, you won't need to be a tech whiz to pull this off. The process is simple and can be done in just a few steps, making it accessible to everyone. First things first, make sure you're connected to the Wi-Fi network whose password you're after. This step is essential because the phone needs to have the network saved in its memory. This is crucial, as the phone won't reveal the password for networks you're not currently using. So, double-check that you're connected to the right network before proceeding. Next, head to your phone's settings. This is where all the magic happens. Look for the Wi-Fi or Network and Internet section. This is usually found near the top of the settings menu, making it easy to locate. Once there, you should see a list of available networks, including the one you're connected to. This list will show all the networks your phone has detected. Tap on the network name, and voila! The password might be displayed in plain text right there. If it is, you can easily jot it down or share it with someone else. If not, look for an option to share or QR code. This feature is incredibly handy for quickly sharing network details. Tapping this will often reveal the password or generate a scannable QR code containing the password. You can then scan this code with another device to connect instantly. Keep in mind that older Android versions might require you to root your phone to access saved Wi-Fi passwords. This is a more advanced step and not recommended for everyone. Rooting is like gaining administrative access to your phone, but it can void your warranty and potentially expose your device to security risks. Always proceed with caution and make sure you understand the implications before rooting your device. Apple, known for its emphasis on security and user privacy, makes it a tad trickier to access saved Wi-Fi passwords on iPhones. This is part of their broader strategy to ensure that your personal data remains secure and out of reach from unauthorized access. Unlike Android, iOS doesn't offer a direct way to view passwords within the settings. This can be frustrating for users who need quick access to their Wi-Fi credentials. Don't despair though. While you can't see the passwords directly on your iPhone, you can still retrieve them if you have access to a Mac computer that's been synced with your iPhone. This method leverages the seamless integration between Apple devices. On your Mac, open the Keychain Access application. This is a built-in utility that comes with macOS. This handy tool stores your passwords and other sensitive information, making it a central repository for all your security needs. In Keychain Access, search for the name of the Wi-Fi network whose password you're seeking. This will filter out the relevant entry from the list. Double-click on the network name, and a new window will appear. This window contains detailed information about the network. Check the box next to Show Password. This action will reveal the hidden password field. You'll be prompted to enter your Mac's password for security verification. This step ensures that only authorized users can access sensitive information. Once you've done that, the Wi-Fi password will be revealed. You can now use this password to connect other devices to the network. Remember, this method only works if you've previously synced your iPhone with your Mac using the same Apple ID. This synchronization is crucial for accessing shared data. If you haven't, you're out of luck. Unfortunately, without this prior setup, retrieving the password directly from your iPhone remains impossible. Beware the pitfalls. Common mistakes to avoid. Now that you know the basics of finding Wi-Fi passwords on your phone, let's talk about some common mistakes to avoid. First and foremost, be wary of third-party apps that claim to reveal Wi-Fi passwords. Many of these apps are scams or worse, malware disguised as helpful tools. They might steal your personal information or infect your phone with viruses. Second, avoid connecting to public Wi-Fi networks without using a VPN. Public Wi-Fi hotspots, like those found in coffee shops and airports, are often unsecured, making your data vulnerable to hackers. A VPN encrypts your internet traffic, shielding it from prying eyes. Finally, never ever reveal your Wi-Fi password to anyone you don't trust. Your Wi-Fi network is your digital home, and you don't want strangers snooping around your data. The ethical hacker. Using knowledge responsibly. Knowing how to find Wi-Fi passwords on your phone is one thing, but using that knowledge responsibly is another. Just because you can do something doesn't mean you should. Think of it like this. You wouldn't break into someone's house just because you knew how to pick a lock, would you? The same principle applies to Wi-Fi networks. Accessing someone else's network without permission is a violation of their privacy, and in many cases illegal. Instead of resorting to unethical hacking, use your newfound knowledge for good. Help a friend who's forgotten their Wi-Fi password, or troubleshoot connectivity issues on your own network. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Let's use our tech skills for good and make the digital world a safer, more ethical place. Password protection. Shielding your digital kingdom. In this digital age, passwords are the gatekeepers of our online lives. From social media accounts to online banking, our passwords protect our personal information, financial details, and even our identities. Think of your passwords as the keys to your digital kingdom. Just as you wouldn't leave your house keys lying around for anyone to find, you need to be equally diligent in protecting your passwords. A strong password is your first line of defense against cyber threats. It should be a unique combination of upper and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols, making it difficult for hackers to crack. Avoid using easily guessable information like your birth date, pet's name, or favorite sports team. These details can be easily found on social media or through other means, making your passwords vulnerable. The importance of network security. Just as you lock your front door to protect your home and belongings, securing your Wi-Fi network is crucial for safeguarding your digital life. In today's interconnected world, our homes are filled with smart devices, from phones and laptops to smart TVs and home assistants, all relying on a secure network. An unsecured network is an open invitation for hackers to steal your personal information, spy on your online activities, or even hijack your devices. Cybercriminals are constantly looking for vulnerabilities to exploit, and an unprotected network can be an easy target. Think of your Wi-Fi network as an extension of your home, a digital space where you connect with the world. It's where you work, learn, and entertain yourself. Protecting this space is just as important as securing your physical home. Just like you wouldn't leave your front door unlocked, you shouldn't leave your Wi-Fi network vulnerable to intruders. A secure network ensures that your personal and sensitive information remains private. The good news is that securing your network is relatively simple. With a few straightforward steps, you can significantly enhance your network's security and protect your digital life. Start by choosing a strong password for your router, the device that broadcasts your Wi-Fi signal. Avoid using common passwords or easily guessable information like birthdays or simple sequences. A strong password acts as the first line of defense, preventing unauthorized access to your network. Next, enable network encryption. This adds an additional layer of security by protecting the data transmitted over your network. Encryption scrambles the data transmitted over your Wi-Fi network, making it unintelligible to anyone trying to intercept it. This means that even if someone manages to access your network, they won't be able to read the data being transmitted. Look for WPA2 or WPA3 encryption in your router settings, as these offer the highest level of security. By taking these steps, you can ensure that your network remains secure and your digital life stays protected. Conclusion: knowledge is power, use it wisely. In the digital age, knowledge is power. Knowing how to find Wi-Fi passwords on your phone can be incredibly useful, but it's crucial to use this knowledge responsibly and ethically. Remember, accessing someone else's Wi-Fi network without permission is a violation of their privacy and, in many cases, illegal. It's like entering someone's home without their consent. Just because you know how to pick a lock doesn't give you the right to do so. Instead of resorting to unethical hacking, use your newfound knowledge for good. Help a friend who's forgotten their Wi-Fi password, or troubleshoot connectivity issues on your own network. Use your tech skills to make the digital world a safer, more ethical place. Be a responsible digital citizen and always respect the privacy of others. Remember, with great power comes great responsibility. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. We value your feedback. Thanks for watching and learning with us. Cyber Network.